had that I was like...
Three young Liberian Americans are meeting up after work in a civic square in Silver Spring, Maryland. But examine the scene a little closer and you'll see layers of concern and frustration etched on their faces. They have family and friends back home living in the middle of the worst Ebola outbreak on record.
We go through a lot of emotions because my mother is in Liberia, and I spoke to her a few days ago. She tells me about the challenges that they are faced with. I have a friend who is a medical doctor in Liberia, and he tells me about a kid who died from stage 2 malaria because people assume it was Ebola, and he was refused treatment at the hospital.
So much of their free time is spent calling relatives, sifting through online sites and watching the news. And all that's taking a toll. Robert Tolbert finds it difficult to believe his father's reassurances that all's well.
He's telling me not to worry too much because he just doesn't want the family to worry. But me having so many peers and family and me doing business with Liberia, I know the climate there right now. So I know his words to give me to relax me is not actually what's really going on. I know it's much worse.
Liberia has a long and complicated history with the United States. It's a story of slavery, liberation, corruption, and suspicion. Add to that 2 civil wars, which brought a whole new wave of Liberian refugees here.
Regardless of the relationship that has been, for years and years, I think that we need the U.S. at this point. We need the resources that they're bringing to the country. And, we need the doctors and the teams and the medicine. We need those things. There's no other way for us to combat the, virus. How else will we do it?
Medical professionals, including American Ebola survivor Dr. Kent Brantley, have criticized the slow international response. President Barack Obama's most recent efforts include ordering 3,000 troops and civilian experts to Liberia. They'll help set up isolation units, hospitals and logistics hubs, and ensure equipment and aid reach those in need. Along with that deep sense of frustration felt by tens of thousands of Liberian diaspora here, there's also a real determination to help by sending funds, equipment, and also starting to find ways to deal with the challenge of Liberia's fragile public health system. Daniel Ryntjes, CCTV, in Silver Spring, Maryland.